All right, and we're on the road again. Had a great little visit with Mom and Dad. Take the little dirt road, or mud road, out of their neighborhood here. Just have to remember not to use the front brake on all this gravelly stuff. Love the scenery around here. Yes, I'm paying attention to the road in front of me. I'm kind of turning my head so that the camera can see things, but I'm keeping my eyes on the road up ahead. So. Not cornering extreme by any means, just there's lots of gravel and stuff on the roads, and with the colder weather I'm afraid my tires aren't warm enough, even though I've been driving for a while. I'm sure they're plenty warm. Just don't want to go down if I don't have to. Yes, I'm a pansy. Oh, pansy. So, who is Rider Obvious? I'm a guy that has an NC700X. This is not my first motorcycle, although it is the first motorcycle that I've had in the last 15 years. Got rid of my first motorcycle when my children were small. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Barbecue, like smoking meat. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. Rider Obvious loves himself some barbecue, and do some himself. But I'm not new to motorcycling. I put about 30,000 miles on my other motorcycle. Got rid of her, and once you ride a motorcycle, it's in your blood. I mean, really, unless something tragic happens to you, it's really hard to get it out of your blood. I mean, it's incredible. It's just a great time, great experience. Closest thing to flying I think I've ever experienced. Besides flying, of course. I also tend to laugh at my own jokes, so if I'm actually humorous at some point, I'll probably laugh along with myself, which my kids tell me makes everything that was funny about my joke completely go away. So I will try to keep that in mind and not be such a big loser. Too late, already in, grabbed an NC700X. You know, some people think it's not a real motorcycle. Whatever. I'm probably looking to upgrade fairly soon, to be honest with you, but she's a good bike. She serves me well. Still very fun to drive. I have no regrets getting this, so had this for almost a year now, and I've put about 5,500 miles on it since I've had it. Sorry, hands are getting numb here. Get a little circulation moving. A bicyclist. Yay! Exercise on road, alright. Hello, fish cop. Or is it a twig pig? Never remember. Park ranger, there we go. Awesome. I wonder if he can give me a speeding ticket. I know they are officers of the law, after all. Probably even has lights. Just pulling off the road. Hi, Mr. Park Ranger. Actually, I have total respect for the law, and I think calling a cop a pig is very disrespectful. It's just a hilarious statement. Sorry, I mean, it's a fish cop. The bikers are out today. Beautiful ride. Golly, I say beautiful. I should have to put $1 in the jar every time I say beautiful. Might be able to afford a different motorcycle by the end of the season here. Yeah, that was scary. Ice, baby. It's just a little cold. See all the ice down there in the riverbed. first time being on this road on a motorcycle in the wintertime, anyway. And we've caught up to the cars. Does that Jeep have antlers? I think that Jeep had antlers. Okay, I do have something to share with you. Today, as I was up at my parents', I show up to the door and I surprised them. They didn't know I was coming. They didn't call. But it's Friday afternoon, you know, they're going to be home. Retired. So I show up to the door and talk to my dad for like a few seconds, and he proceeds to tell me how he's never going to visit the restaurant by my house again, but I didn't even go to, or didn't suggest they go to, with them, because he got very sick. And the funny part about it is, I mean, it's very sad that he got sick. It really sucks, and especially as they're getting older, they can't handle those things as easily. But I got to hear about every single one of his bodily functions. It was way more information than I wanted. I mean, it was down to color, texture, amount, velocity, pressure. So I guess, you know, what is that? I guess he didn't give me any mouth feel, but so got to hear that, and that's always kind of fun. I really love my parents, you know, now that they're getting older, and I had a great afternoon. Dad showed me a bunch of stuff that he's been working on, and really cool stuff. So I'm proud to have been their kid, and I couldn't have asked for better parents. So definitely want to include that in my blog here. So yes, they may not have taught me to not speed. Well, not really. I'm not hooliganing around too much. Just trying to stay away from the cars, that's all. Okay, so yeah, there was a little bit of speed, but the cars were catching up to me. So I had a good afternoon with Dad after that. After I got to hear about everything that went on with his nether regions. Then we had a good conversation about the stuff he's working on, and he's got some really cool things in the works. So glad to be a part of that, and you know, he's leaving a legacy of that kind, and I'm starting to really recognize that. I wish I would have spent more time with him as a kid. And we'll get away from the ice, and we're at least back in my home city. So you know what city I live in anyhow. Thanks for riding along with me today. I'll hope to have all this edited and put up and online. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks. Rider out, obviously.